3, 2, 1.
What is going on, Southwest? What is going on? It is your favorite day of the week. It is Scoreboard Day. We are here with a new podcast. Thank you for tuning in. I am Brandon Medina. I have your athletic director, Peter Wagner, with us here. How are we doing, sir?
We're doing great. You know, I was really enjoying our conversation before we started about how you used to block for me as the scout team quarterback, and you were the tackle that gave up like 17 sacks and really helped me stay in shape for running away from your people.
I don't know how every week you find a new shot to take at me. I don't understand it. My thing is, there's a brick at Southwest Stadium that says Brandon Medina, and it's
well earned, sir. Well earned.
That's right, and it's not because of me not blocking. It's because
your mom loves you.
100%. But moving forward, talking about actual athletes and actual athletics, we have soccer on the docket. We have baseball on the docket, softball, and more. The spring season is fully underway, and we will talk about kind of the grind of that as well. But before we do that, we have a few housekeeping things we do want to share with the district, and a lot of really cool athletic things that your team is doing over in athletics, Coach.
Yeah. So last night we had a great time. We hosted our third event for PE, where we brought in all our kids to compete in a soccer event.
Nice.
Where they work on skills. They're doing obstacle courses with soccer skills, and so we had our third grade through sixth grade kids, the top three at each elementary school throughout the district, competed last night, and I want to kind of give you some of those results and recognize those kids and go that way. So let's start out with the sixth graders. Sixth grade girls, winning it was Carly Smith from McNair. Second place was Camila Hernandez. She's from McAuliffe. And then Liliana Lazari from Resnick got third. So great job to those girls. Going on to the sixth grade boys, congratulations. We'll go third place first. Third place was Cesar Flores from McNair, Carlos Bermudez from McNair, and finishing off the McNair sweep for the sixth grade boys was Adrian Casas from McNair. So the future is continuing to be bright in the Southwest feeder pattern and stuff. Going on the fifth grade girls, you got third place was Ileana Reyes from Sun Valley. Now check this out. You're going to see a theme a little bit in the elementary schools where we play soccer a little bit. And then you got Ariana Infante from Medio Creek. And then in first place, rounding out Sun Valley, was Andrea Carrasco from Sun Valley.
Nice.
The 410 corridor is looking pretty good right now for soccer, I'm not going to lie. In fifth grade, it continues. In third place, Nathan Alvarado from Sun Valley, Julian Soto from Medio Creek, and Alberto Briones from Medio Creek.
Man.
Fifth grade, it's all about Sun Valley and Medio Creek and soccer people. They're doing something else, man. Congratulations to those coaches. In fourth grade, in third place, fourth grade girls was Genesis Ledesma from Sky Harbor, Camilla Holmquist from Elm Creek, and then first place was Haley Arredondo from Indian Creek. In fourth grade boys, we had Aiden De La Rosa from Medio Creek, Abraham Acosta from Indian Creek, and then continuing the Medio Creek domination, Philip Vrija from Medio Creek to finish off that part. And then in third grade girls, third place was Sophia Cantu from Big Country. Second place, Marjorie Garcia from Medio Creek, continuing the Medio Creek streak. That rhymed too, by the way.
Yeah.
Carly, and then Carly DeLuna. I like how you looked up from your phone when I made it rhyme.
Yeah, you made it rhyme, and I was like, as I looked to the valley of the shadow of death, I was like, here we go.
I was like, let's go. Carly DeLuna in first place in third grade girls, Sky Harbor. And then finally in third grade boys, in third place, Yasiel Angel from Elm Creek. Iker Fuentes was second place from Sun Valley, so the Sun Valley crew comes back.
Man.
And then in first place was Fernando Martinez from Sun Valley. So we got some pockets where it's just like it's on with soccer, you know what I mean? So great job to those kids, great job to those coaches, and thanks to Coach Hernandez, Sandy Hernandez, and all of our crew and our PE coaches and everybody who came out. The Southwest Legacy girls and boys soccer team were there helping out to demonstrate and shag balls and make it happen. So really want to thank all those high school coaches, PE coaches, everybody that made it happen, and the parents and the kids that came out last night.
Very cool.
Great job.
That is awesome. And so with that, it looks like Sun Valley, Medio Creek, Sky Harbor, that, like you said, that 410 and coming off of 410 area.
Yep. Don't forget the McNair Suite.
Oh, no. God, man. So there's a lot of talent coming up in soccer, and obviously when we get to talking about soccer things and how they stand at Southwest, it definitely makes sense with what we're seeing finally, as far as standings and records and results go on the Southwest ISD.
And we want to keep that going. So one thing I want to talk about real quick is the system that we're trying to create to where our community really has I was thinking about it on the way in today. Next year we'll celebrate 10 years when our softball team went to state, and that group all played at the Pony League all the way through, played together and things like that. And we want to start creating a system similar to that. But and so really want everybody to look out for the UA Youth Sports 3-on-3 soccer. We're going to start that. You can register right now for that, and that starts on April 15th, right after Easter, and that goes right up until the second week of May. So we stay away from graduation season and Easter and all that. That'll be on Saturdays at the complex. Really want to get those kids going in that. We want the young ones playing 3-on-3. Yep. They can get into club soccer. We offer some options. There's a lot of ways that our coaches can help you find those things. And then we want to go from PE, these types of things, what we're doing in our PE classes, to the rec league stuff, to the club stuff, and then you go to middle school and compete. And then we're kicking butt in middle school, and then we're off to the high school where we're winning state championships and stuff like that. And so I think that's a great segue into what it looks like when we put all this together with our soccer programs. We got 4 teams right now that are in the playoff hunt, in all 4 of them.
Well, I know you want to talk about a little bit about the UA sports, and you always say that even soccer is easily the most popular when it comes to this community in this district. And so it's only going to become more popular. We're just leaving a World Cup year last year and going into a Women's World Cup year this year. So I think it's one of those things where it's at the height that it could be as far as pop culture, as far as social media, as far as athletes that are popular being interested in the sport. So it's big and it's coming this way. And I think Southwest has always been a kind of a leader in that movement. And so it's great to see the fruits of that labor constantly, coming to results. And
the data shows that we're very excited about soccer. Our last 3 seasons of UA soccer, we've had almost 400 kids and stuff. But we are also about all of our sports. You know what I mean? We're gonna have some club track out here this year. Some opportunities for our kids to run in track meets here at Legacy, where we got a little bit bigger stadium where they can come in and run and learn how to really compete in track.
Right.
We just finished up the flag football season. Some of the best kids we had 2 of the top stars were girls that played in the flag football league this year and stuff. So doing all of them. And we got volleyball coming up in May for the young ones all the way to the older ones, 3rd grade through 12th grade. So we're trying to get everybody going and stuff, and from tennis to everything. And what can we do and how we do it, and creating that system so that all of our programs excel and we give them opportunities to compete, not just where they're trying to learn it in school, but they're doing it outside, and then they're excelling when they compete, when they come in. And so we're trying to create that system so people can just sign up. They know where to go, and they're not having to do all kinds of research to figure out where they need to send their kids. Mm-hmm. This is the hub of the community. Come and we're going to do our best to find people that develop them and become champions.
Yeah, absolutely. So talk to us about the UA sports. I know you wanted to get into a little bit of that as well.
Well, I mean, it's an opportunity where we're going to where you got an affordable option to do rec league stuff, and so they play 3-on-3 soccer, where we're really trying to just get them touches on the ball, learning how to pass, learning how to shoot. There's not a goalie. It's really just a very smaller game, and really learning how to control the ball and things like that. That really it translates well into how our soccer teams play too, and the style that they play with ball possession and things like that. So we're trying to do those things, and then that gets them ready for moving into club if they want to, and getting them ready for middle school and stuff.
Gotcha. What's the age group for those?
That is pre-K through 8th grade.
Gotcha.
Sign up and go, and there will be some financial assistance for those who need it. You just got to sign up, and so you go to uayouthsports.com, sign up there, and then there'll be a button that you can click, and then you can sign up. You can sign up by team, so you can put all the different kids that you want on your team. We need coaches. We need lots of coaches. I'm guessing we're gonna be 400 or 500 strong this year.
Wow!
So we're gonna need as many coaches as we can possibly get. So please sign up to coach as well when you sign up your kid.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's go ahead and talk about Southwest ISD soccer.
Amen.
Southwest High School has clinched its 5th consecutive district championship with not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, but an 8-goal victory over South San High School right down the area. And so with that, they have not lost a district match since February 12, 2019. And that's coming from our good friends at RC Audio Sports, who Mr. Wagner is in love with and really wants to give a shout out and appreciate.
Hey man, they do a great
good
job
work.
for everybody.
They do
the work, and it's pretty awesome for our crew to be able to, for us to be able to see that, and because Max Preps isn't always up to date.
Right, absolutely. And so right now, I know Southwest has Harlandale. Right, so that's going to be on Friday the 10th.
Yeah,
that's going to be a big one, kind of going into spring break, going into playoffs. Edson Gonzalez from Southwest, incredible 3 goals again.
Reigning Express News Player of the Week.
Yeah, the dude's incredible. You have Ezra Scott, who also had 2 goals there. And then in girls soccer, another stat from our people at RC Audio Sports. Right, Southwest Legacy is trying to keep that 3rd place spot over there in district and keep moving up, and they got a point against Medina Valley.
I think if they win against Win, then they're in.
That's what I'm saying.
Did you catch that?
I like that. You're on it. You're on it today.
I am.
Did you have coffee this morning?
I listened to Dr. Dre on the way.
That's what
I'm
it
just
is.
kidding.
That's what it is. That's what I'm talking about. Southwest Legacy got a point against Medina Valley, which is their first point in 5 years against the Panthers and Medina Valley.
That was huge, man.
Yeah,
that was
they
huge.
needed
Coach Hallmark was excited. The girls were excited. Big things, in the growth in that program, from not making the playoffs and making it last year to one win away against Eagle Pass win to notch another one.
Absolutely. And so right now, Southwest Dragons are 12-0 in district, 19-1 overall. They're solidified as a number 1 seed there. For girls at Southwest, they also are at the top, 10-0-2. 16-2-2 overall, 10-0-2 in district. Another first seed there at Southwest.
Not yet. They got to win and they clinch it. They win and they clinch the district championship on Friday.
All righty. So we're looking for a win against Win, and then we're looking for also another win at Southwest.
Yeah,
it's not working.
It doesn't work.
It's not working.
No,
I'm not Dr.
work.
Seuss. So with that, we're talking soccer at Legacy as well for boys. That they're in 4th in district. They still have Win in Southwest. We're talking Win a lot.
They got a tough row to hoe.
They do,
and and Medina Valley's 1 point behind and probably has a little bit easier schedule.
Yep.
And stuff. So they're gonna have to come out with a vengeance against the mighty Win Mavericks
and Southwest,
who just beat Harlandale.
Yep.
And try to get one there. So here's to a shout out to those guys, and let's go Titans. Let's get one and get in.
Yeah, absolutely. And like we said with the girls, the Titans just tied Medina Valley over on the girls soccer team. They have Win as well. They're playing Win at home though, and then they play at Southwest. So 2 tough games.
The opposite of the boys are the Win girls. I think they're 0-for. So I think the Lady Titans will be a pretty big
possible good opportunity
favorite.
All right,
to win that one too.
Good stuff. Well, we will switch gears a little bit and talk about baseball. So right now, baseball is just getting going. The Southwest Dragons have played their first district game right now. They are 0-1. However, they're 6-4 overall. Just getting things started. On the softball side, though, of course, this is a sport that Southwest High School prides itself on. They are 2-0 in district right now, over 500 in overall, and so obviously Coach Hernandez is one of the best to ever do it here in the city, and somebody that is a absolute hero here at Southwest High School. Talk to us a little bit about baseball, softball, what you're kind of seeing early on.
Baseball reminds me of a little bit of basketball. They're young. They got a freshman that's throwing pretty good, Mr. Samudio, who's the little brother of a couple years ago. We had a star center fielder who also went to state in track, and Johnny Samudio. His little brother's pitching for us. Got some, they get out there, and every once in a while they have that young team bat inning. You know what I'm saying? And so same thing happened on Tuesday night against Wynn. They had one bad first inning, gave up 3, and then battled the whole way through and lost 4-1. And so I think that there's the 28 5A in baseball is legit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so you got to come every night for it. And so they're gonna have their work cut out for them. But I think that the Dragons are they're capable, and so it'll be interested to see how they go through that. And then you go to the Titans. You know, they're the same thing. The story of the Titans is the battle. You know what I mean? They battle. It's just a matter of getting over the hump. You know, they against Southside, they were right there, and then lost a close one.
Yep.
And so it's just a matter of, you know, that the difference between winning and losing is very thin sometimes. And so finding that little edge to make it happen, and once you figure it out, then it's on like Donkey Kong, right?
Yeah.
So
I also
think
wanted
that
to
they're going to be all right.
I also wanted to talk. So Legacy, obviously, a few struggles early on with both softball and baseball, but with softball, you mentioned something that I think the coaches would really appreciate hearing, and hearing a shout out from you as well for the community in that district. I mean, that school. For Legacy, you said the coaches are really able to find wins, even when maybe on the stat sheet we're not seeing it just yet, and the results are really close but not going their way. They're still able to find wins as far as a team. Can you explain a little bit about what you meant there?
Well, so in athletics, we really try to focus on what is in our control. We try to teach our kids what is that thing that I can control, which is my effort and my attitude and how well I prepare.
Correct.
You know what I mean? And so sometimes in life, you just you're not going to win them all. And so right now we're rebuilding a little bit at Legacy. Got a young team. Got to go. We graduated 5 or 6 kids that were very good. So when we talk about Southwest High School being a powerhouse in softball, really at the end of the day, it's more about Southwest ISD is a powerhouse in softball. When you look at Legacy and the things that they've accomplished in their first and as being a young school, and so when you go watch Coach Gonzalez and Coach Espinosa and Coach Flores, when you watch them coach, they're coaching our girls and they're coaching them hard, but they're about as positive as I've ever seen a group of people be. At least when you watch them, you're like, okay, they're finding, okay, you did that well. Now let's work on this, you know, which is what we want from our coaches. And so shout out to them. Shout out to those girls for showing up and trying to get better and finding those wins. And it's continually getting after it. When you look at our strategic plan, right, it says confident, resilient, global citizens.
Yeah.
And so we're creating confidence through practice and preparation, but the resilience comes from knowing that you're growing, right, having that growth mindset. So kudos to them, but really kudos to all of our coaches for doing all those things and really focusing on our kids and teaching them how to choose to find what's in their circle of control and then focus on that and let the results fall where they may, and go from there.
Man, I love it. I don't know how you want to end, but that sounds like a perfect ending right there. Look at you just
big track meet at Titan Relays tonight.
Oh, okay.
And then don't forget that. And you got some, we got some kids that are separating themselves a little bit. The same story with Anthony and Madison Perez and Angel Quintero, but the basketball crews come back out too now. So watch out for the high jumpers and the long jumpers.
Oh yeah.
I'm interested from the first meet we had at the Dragon Relay, seeing that one, to seeing the growth to over a month this as we get ready to go tonight, and we start seeing some of those. It's going to be a little bit warmer than it was in the frozen tundra over there when we did the Dragon Relay, so maybe those times will drop and have a good time at the relays. And like I said when we started the grind, so you're in the middle of tennis season. They got a couple more till district. Golf season got a couple of tournaments till district.
Mm-hmm.
We got a couple after this week. Got a couple weeks. Got spring break to rest up, and then you're on getting ready to go for district. So now it's like that amp up time to get ready to go. You got softball and baseball are just getting ready to go in district. So it's really that time now where you start to see, okay, what's it going to look like, and everything coming to the end right there. And so it's a good time. It's a busy time, but it's also a time you got to take a break and take a breath and make sure you're taking care of yourself, and then get out there and compete. Yeah,
absolutely. And this time is where I think students of all ages and athletes of all ages, this is a time where it's a right now or never situation for the seniors, right? It's a win or go home sometimes in situations. It's a very unique, emotional, physical experience watching these games. And so For our seniors, we wish you the best of luck. For our juniors and sophomores and freshmen, we wish you the best leadership, and hopefully, as you continue to grow here at Southwest ISD, you're able to pass that leadership down. That's the hopes for our middle school and elementary kids killing it in soccer and different sports. Continue that training, continue that summer programs, continue your clubs if you're in them. If not, go look for them. But we're here to tell the stories of our students, and I feel like we do a very good job, and we always appreciate your athletic director, Peter Wagner, kind of giving us some insight on what's going on in the district. Next week is spring break, so district offices will be closed. Again, district offices will be closed from Monday to Friday of spring break. And with that, I know we still have probably some games, though, going on.
We have a whole full week of games.
So it's going to be a lot of stuff
stuff
going on. That will
Fire and Armor. We end up the Fire and Armor Derby on Monday, on Monday afternoon. We got baseball.
I think I'm gonna be there for
all the
that
way
one.
through.
I think I'm going. I'm for sure going to that one. But I know there's going to be a lot to talk about when we get back. But we want to wish you a safe and exciting spring break. And for our athletes, we wish you guys the best of luck as more district games come up, playoffs come up, all that good stuff. This has been Scoreboard. My name is Brandon Medina for Peter Wagner. We want to say we are
Southwest.